Hey guys, welcome back. So for today, I'll just be giving newcomers some tips and tricks on how to maximize your initial phase in the game. I understand that there are many new players coming from Asia. Recently on the train I've seen, because I'm from Asia as well, but I'm a veteran in this game. So lately I've seen some commuters on the train playing Dragalia Lost. Kudos to you. Welcome to the family here. We are a really closely knit community, especially on Reddit. So, well, with that said, welcome to Dragalia Lost, and here are some of my own personal tips as a long-term player. I've played since day 1, or rather maybe like day 6. The most important thing is, of course, reroll, right? I mean, some of the veterans here could deny it, but well, it's pretty essential for you to have a good team to begin with so that you can progress through the game. So what I would suggest is, if you're really anal on the choice of characters that you have and what you can do with your characters, I would suggest firstly reroll for banner characters. Okay, this seems a bit off because most people will recommend like the top 5 characters that are good for high dragon trials, but hear me out. Okay, so let's say there is a raid going on, there's a raid event or facility event, and then they have a banner character. The banner characters are always going to be positively attributed against the event. So let's say the event that just passed, it was a Cursed Archives, as you can see from the top of my screen, right below my, not my name, but below my in-game name, the Cursed Archives. So it's a light type event, and the banner characters are all dark type. So dark triumphs over light, and reverse is true. So the reason for pulling banner characters is that they're naturally going to be really good against the event, and I will move on to why doing the event is so important. Okay, next, if let's say you do not want to reroll for banner character because you want to actually be competitive in a way, Dragalia Lost is completely non-competitive, but let's say you want to clear as much content as possible and actually be maybe the best players out there, so to speak, well, you could reroll for the same type as the banner. So like, if it's a Cursed Archives, the banner would be dark type, then I would suggest you to roll for a dark type, and make sure that the dark type is really what you need, like something that can clear a high dragon trial, something difficult along the way. So here are my own picks on the 5 different elements. So for the fire type, Mikoto, this is pretty obvious, everyone agrees. So if the banner is a fire type, you should go for Mikoto, and along with Mikoto, you should try to aim for at least a matching dragon, which is an Agni, a Cerberus, or Prometheus. So yeah, that way you can maximize his potential in the future. If you're really going to reroll, you're really serious about rerolling, I really suggest that you get a matching element. During a banner, it's okay, you know what? I need to shut these guys up. Okay, during an event, some of the dragons have a raid up, and maybe like some of the characters could have a raid up as well, but I've never actually seen that. But I've seen the dragons raid up. So so that's fire type. And for water type, I would suggest you go for Lily. Xander is an awesome pick, but if you're going to be really focused on high dragon trials, Xander is a bit of a off-meta character. Lily is the one true meta. I mean, there is also Zanefree, but Zanefree is pretty much not that useful outside of the high dragon trial for a water type character. Okay, so I would suggest you get Lily, and along with Lily, you can either select Leviathan or Poseidon. Both are equally good. Both would give her a different strategy for the high dragon trial. So that's what you want to have a Lily. That's for water type. And for wind type, I will have 3. One is Louise, Maribel, and the other is Linyu. Louise is a bow type, Maribel is a 1 user, and Linyu is a X user. And there is only one dragon that goes well with them, and that's a Zephyr. For the light type, I would recommend you to pull either Hildegard or Lucretia. And if you pull Hildegard, you should try to aim for a Jeanne d'Arc dragon. If you pull a Lucretia, you should try to aim for Gilgamesh. And for Dark type, Heinwald. Heinwald is a DPS / healer. He's pretty awesome. I love him. So if you get Heinwald, I would suggest you get a Nidhogg as well, because Nidhogg is really the best of both worlds for Heinwald. And the next Dark type is to get a Kuran. I'm not sure whether this is his name. It's like Kari, okay, Kari. So you get Kari and you get a matching Nyala Thotep. Nyala Thotep is a new Dark type dragon that is pretty much DPS directed. He has like 50% Dark type strength he has like some requirements, but yeah. So these are the 5 elements that you should reroll for if you really want to reroll for something that's not a banner character. Okay, so next, something that can push you further into the game, clear as many chapters as you can. So if you just started today, you should try your best to clear at least until chapter 3 if there isn't an event going on. If there's an event going on. If there isn't an event going on, you can keep clearing all the way to chapter 7. That is if you can. I've heard people can clear until chapter 5 on their first day, so do that. That's a ton of wormites that is really just free. And also do try to do as many core as you can. Core battles give you 50 wormites per new player that you meet, so just do as many as you can. I know there's like thousands of wormites there. Okay, and then moving on, I would really recommend you to grind events. If there's an event going on, make sure you just grind it, so clear until like chapter 3 of your campaign and then just keep going hard at the events. Events have a really good payout. It's very important for new players. It's especially important for new players. So you just grind the events, keep doing. They do give like tablets, they do drop scales, orbs, stuff like that. These are very important in building your characters and as well as making their weapons. Okay, so events, this is a must do, must clear. If you created an account during an event, just focus on the event. Okay, next, there is a lot of debate on this, but I'm talking about the weapons here. So some people suggest skipping 3-star weapons, some people suggest going for the 4-star and then going for the 5-star. Personally for me, I would highly recommend you to go for a 3-star weapon. You don't have to max it out, you don't have to unbind it 4 times. You can just create one single 3-star weapon at its 3rd tier. So like let's say I do have one, I think. So let's say this. No wait, this is a fully unbind. Okay, as you can see above the level 40 or 40 at the bottom, there is a rainbow thing, right? That's because I fully unbound it, but to be honest, you can just leave it as 0 unbind. Just make one copy of it and you're good to go. And then from then on, make 3-star weapons for all your characters, all the types, and then move on to the 5-star weapons next. Because to be honest, it's actually really it's quite easy to make a 5-star weapon. I know, and I'm gonna get bashed for this, but to be honest, it really only takes about 1 month and you can get one or at least one single 5-star weapon. I would say okay, maybe not a month, but like 2 months. Yeah, around there. Because the difficulty in making a 5-star weapon was because back then we couldn't trade up the materials for different rarities. But now that we can do that, it's actually a lot easier to make a 5-star weapon. I've never hit a material wall before. I've always had more than enough, just because I can keep trading. So yeah, my suggestion for you is just to make a 3-star 0 unbind weapon and then move on to the 5-star next. You can just skip the 4-star. For most content, you don't really need a 4-star weapon unless you're using a Lily with a Leviathan. then you may need her 4-star weapon, 4-star 1, because it has like its own niche. Okay, and also moving on from weapons, my suggestion for how you should use your Wormites would be to just save it for limited pulls. So when there is a limited summon, like Ieyasu, or like a holiday theme, like Christmas, whatsoever, yeah, save it for those pulls, because those characters are generally good. From what I've seen so far, all the characters that are limited are all good. I mean, in fact, they're actually probably the best. I mean, ranking wise, they're probably like the best so far. I'm talking about a 5-star though. Yeah, so save it for the limited pulls. Don't worry about like, you know, this banner water blessing, you know, wow, I can get all the water types, right? But I mean, the rate is not even that amazing. You can always get these characters as and when you get lucky. You just summon, boom, you get it. Great. Okay, so another thing, as a low level, you'll be bound to have a lot of stamina stock. So you're gonna have like, I think maybe 700 over spillover energy. When that happens, you know what, just when in doubt, right? When in absolute doubt, either do your rupee dungeon, which is the gold dungeon, I'll show you in a bit, or you do your dragon trials and your IOs. So this is Avenue to Fortune. That's your rupee dungeon. It's your daily resource grind. But if you're really not sure what else to do, there's no events whatsoever, you can grind Avenue to Fortune. You need a lot of rupees, and also you could either do dragon trials or Imperial Onslaught. These are absolutely important. You will never ever run short. I mean, you will never ever have too much of these resources. You need a lot of Imperial Onslaught insignias and tablets to make weapons, Wurmprint, stuff like that. Dragon Trials, you need it to upgrade your characters. And of course there's Elemental Ruins. I would suggest you clear every single daily here. So like Avenue to Power, you can do 1 or 2, it's up to you. Avenue to Fortune, do both for sure. By what I mean by doing both is like, you see the daily bonus at the top? You see where I'm clicking? Yeah. You do it twice and then you get both the daily bonus chests. Elemental Ruins as well. Dragon Trials, do it 3 times. Imperial Onslaught, do it 3 times. Just clear all your dailies and you are really good to go. Oh, and yeah, one more thing. If you go to the Halidom, this unlocks after chapter 1, I believe. Do consider buying up to 4 Smith Swords. I think it starts with 2. So the first one is like, it's really cheap, something like 150, and then the next one is like 300 or something like that. Yeah, do consider buying 2 more, buy until 4, because you will really need a lot of your help from the start. Like a lot of these buildings, they complete really fast, as in they upgrade really fast, so you need to always have like you always have something else to upgrade at the start. Like right now, for me, I'm in a bit of a jam. There's nothing else I can upgrade because I'm quite low on resources. But yeah, so these 7 points, they are like pretty much my own opinion on how a beginner should play. This is definitely what I would recommend to a new player, or like if you have a friend who wants to play, I would definitely recommend this strategy. It's been good for me. It has really helped me out a lot. I don't see anything wrong with it. I would personally fully approve of it. I mean, who am I, right? Yeah, but yeah, so these are my strategies to starting off new, and I hope it has been informative. If it has, and you'd like to know more, and you'd like to learn more from me as a veteran player, do consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me to grow as a person and of course the channel as well. And leave a thumbs up and a comment if you have questions or doubts or anything like that, or you disagree with anything. Do voice it out. I am all ears. And with that said, have fun playing Dragalia Lost and welcome to the game, and I'll see you in the next one.